What's up, my lambs? Welcome to Humpday Horror, the horror series where I play games for Wednesdays, and this Wednesday is much like other Wednesdays, but also something much more spectacular. Today we're finally, after 5 years of a game in development, are playing Heartworm. A game where I've played all the demos for, and now we're gonna dive right in. So grab yourself something nice to eat, because you gotta pair a delicious treat with a delicious treat. Graphics. We want retro? I don't know. Modern looks so smooth. Retro it is. Movement. We gonna tank it? We gonna tank it. Why not? Aiming? We're gonna tank it too. Tutorials? Sure. Subtitles? Hell yeah. Confirm. Let's begin this game, shall we? It was best played with a controller, so we have our Princess Peach GameCube controller, because that is the only USB controller I own that works. Pools are nice.
Hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains. It was hard to find anything about it. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is, no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. That way you won't be wondering where I've gone. Either way, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
All right. Movement. We can wasta. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Next, moves around. Can run by holding. Oh, this could be tough. It's probably B on my controller. Maybe it's Y. I don't know. The configuration on a GameCube controller is different and bad. There you go. All the Smash players are gonna hate that. Okay, good. Let's go. Is this Oh, no, that's that. So it. Oh. How's the run? Where's the run? Is this run? Is this run? It's not this. Okay, so it is B. B to run. We're tanking around. We're having a great time. I will take camera. Yes, please. What's in the back? Anything in the trunk? Anything in the trunk? If I ever get there. Oh my god. Well. Oh, we got costumes. Alright. Well. Other people have costumes. I don't have such a thing. I see. I see how the tank controls works now. You have to hold forward.
Sometimes I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person. My grandfather died a while back. I know it happens to everyone, but It almost feels like I'm obsessed. It's frustrating. No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control: my own mortality. I came all the way out here not knowing if I'll get the answers I need. I just hope it's worth it.
Well, it is a road closed. Bridge is out. Alright, well. Tell me where I need to go. So we have shiny things here. Let's check out the garbage. Okay. Pleasure Beach 1. I finally went to explore Pleasure Beach today. It's been on my list forever, and forecast was perfect. But unsurprisingly, I ended up over my head. When I got there, everything was pretty normal. There were folks on the shore having a picnic, enjoying the beautiful summer day, and the usual kids messing around in the playground across the street. I grabbed my camera, locked my car, and started making my way across the land bridge. It took maybe 30 minutes to cross, longer than I expected. The island seemed to be completely empty, so I began searching through the abandoned homes, confident in my solitude. So many of them were destroyed. Roofs and walls collapsed from years of disregard. Some houses so decrepit I couldn't even enter. But there was just enough left that I began to really feel bad for these people. They had no time to pack and leave. Family photos were strewn across the floors, and belongings were packed in drawers. I even saw the table that looked like it had been set for dinner however many years ago. My sympathy turned into suspicion as I ventured further. Many of the homes had the same red graffiti on in their attics, markings and symbols I had never seen before. I assumed it was just some kids messing around, but something about it began to trigger my paranoia. I noticed the sun was setting as I reached the end of the residential area. It was strange. Could have sworn it had only been a couple of hours. The last time I checked my watch before noon, but now the clock read 7:30 p.m. I brushed it off as just losing track of time. It was frustrating. I hadn't even gotten half the town, but I knew I had to head back. The land bridge would be submerged soon, if it wasn't already. Sure enough, as I turned the corner to where I had entered earlier, I was greeted by nothing but the sea. The entire land bridge was underwater. I was stuck and alone, or so I thought. Alright, well. Sometimes you get stuck in the land bridge. Ooh, door's open. Let's go. Okay, we got the achievement, enter the abandoned house. Okay, flash. Some areas are too dark to see without the help. You can use the camera flash without consuming ammo by not aiming and pressing. Okay. How do I pressing what? What's my shot? Do I have to equip the camera? I guess I have to equip the camera. Equip. You don't need to use any film right now. Can I combine it? There we go. So if I just... Nope. How do I flash the camera? Uh-oh. Not that button. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Pleasure Beach number 2. It was darker than any night I could remember. The island was far enough off the shore that there was no light pollution, and in almost no time I was wandering in pitch blackness. It was cold too. The breeze coming over the water contrasted heavily with the mild weather earlier that day. I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew that if I was stuck, I would have to find a place to stay warm. I made my way back to the houses, which were much, much more terrifying in the night. I turned to look down the street and froze mid-step. I could barely see due to the lack of light, but it looked like another person was standing there, right in the middle of the street, staring at me, motionless. I tried to rationalize, but in that situation, my sanity was already being tested. I called out to them with a strained hello, praying to God that it was just some teenager and not whatever nightmare my mind was conjuring. No response, no movement, nothing. Looked around and noticed some of the windows in the attics of the houses looked like there was a dim light coming from them. Candles, maybe? But I had been here all day. I didn't see anyone. It didn't make any sense. As every possible scenario, none of which seemed to end well for me, raced through my mind, one rational thought broke through and reminded me. I had my camera. I could trigger the flash on demand without using the little film I had left to illuminate my surroundings. I was so scared, I almost didn't want to. What if there really was something there, and using my camera would only alert it to my presence? Finally, I pressed the flash trigger. Everything around me lit up and I saw nothing. The figure on the road was gone. The light coming from the windows? Gone. It was just a silent, long, dead town. And me. The rest of the night was uneventful. I used my camera flash to navigate the ruins, found the closest house with 4 intact walls, locked the door and to one of the bedrooms, fell asleep against the wall, woke up the next morning, and booked it to the land bridge. I don't think I'll go back to Pleasure Beach. Alright, that was a fun little creepypasta. Alright. Nothing useful in these drawers. Dang it. Alright, well, what about this door? What's useful in the door? Ah, yes. A safe room. Hell yeah. Okay. Narcissus and Goldmund. Hermann Hesse. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly, till they finally dissolved, while the artist's created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. We fear death. We shudder at the life's instability. We grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we, too, are transitory, and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in our order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon he, too, will be dead, and others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing hundreds of years from now and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet cloister church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling, with the same sad, flowering mouth. Alright, well, this, just some hype poetry while we sit in the nice safe room. Alright, survival guide, item boxes. Inventory space is limited. Item boxes can store items until you need them. Each box is connected to every other, so they share the same items. It's best to only carry what you need. Thanks. Thanks, item box. Well, I would love to save my game. I would also turn speed. Let's hold on. What's ammo tank control? Shoulder? Let's get modern up on this. Oh my god, so much nicer. Yes. I can play the game now. Thank you, game. Shelves are stocked with almost anything you could want to read here. A statue with a missing head. It looks ancient, like something you'd see in a museum. Alright, just the bust. Hold on, I gotta save the game because now I'm anti-tank mode. Yeah, we're definitely gonna save those, and that's... Okay, this modern stuff is pretty good. Alright. Look how nice this place is. Beautiful. Alright. Back at it. Safe room, complete. Little lore dump. Done. Game's all about flashing. Okay. This room's all messed up. Half-packed kitchen, lots of bottles. They said kids' pantry. Okay. Light switch work? Yeah, I'm not going that way yet. We don't need to talk to... yeah, I would love to take the bandages. And combining... Select an item in your inventory and choose combined for the context menu and the second item to combine with. Sure, for example, you can use bandages and antiseptic on their own to create a first aid kit, which heals a larger amount. I mean, I guess we do that, right? That is the example. Hell yeah. We're all about healing a larger amount. Ah, just some dining ware. Where? Is that there's nothing on the floor, alright. I think it's the front door. It won't budge. Won't budge. We're gonna ignore that shadow. I got more exploring to do before we do that. What's this creepy ass painting? All of these paintings seem to be from the same place. A massive library. Oh, of the same place? Nice. Okay, the checkerboard stuff. We got some lore. Father's Journal 2. We didn't find the first one. We went to see a doctor today. At last. It's hard to make out all the ways. What? It's hard to make it out all the way to the city. When we were younger, it seemed like such a charming idea. To have a house so isolated. It was our own little world. Now, just getting groceries in town is a hassle. Ah, they're learning. Look at that. It's nice to live out in the middle of nowhere if you have the means of survival. I made the appointment. I made sure you were ready to go. What? I made the appointment and made sure you were ready to go. I could tell you didn't know why we had to. You didn't think anything was wrong. I've always had my head in the clouds. I'm fine. You're overreacting. You would tell me over and over. I didn't even want to think about whether or not you remembered the reason why this was necessary. We were waiting on the scan results now, but based on how you were with the doctor, I'm not hopeful. You had trouble answering his questions and kept looking to me for answers. God, why is this happening so fast? I held your hand over the stick... What? I held your hand over the stick shift as I drove home while you cried softly to yourself. I can't help but hate myself for thinking it. But I think you're close to the end. How did this happen so quickly? Only months ago, the sound of your singing filled the house as you tidied up. Did the dishes, cooked us dinner. Now you barely get out of bed. Something inside of you is broken. Half of the time you look to me to see a stranger, but you won't acknowledge it. You just turn over in the bed and try to go back to sleep. I wonder what you dream of. I hope it's of the last fragments of your beautiful life together. Damn. Alright, well. Uh-huh. Mass of the books are destroyed. Well, windows are boarded up too. Guess it's supposed to be like a condemned house, right? Is that something? Just a big mirror? Paint looks like the world disintegrated if I touch it. Yeah, that's probably true. Probably would disintegrate if you touched it. Let's get the hell in here. Ooh. Double sink bathroom? Surprised to see mostly intact mirror. Well, I mean, tub is caked in years of filth. Awesome. What do we got here? Some antiseptic in the bathroom. That checks out. Am I like... Oh, I'm fine. Okay. What else do I have? I got cigarettes, lighter, camera. What's this do? I really need to quit. Okay. I don't know what the cigarettes do, but I got 13 of them. Maybe that'll be the currency in the other world. Jailhouse rules. Alright, let's go check out the silly thing before we go upstairs. We over this way? What's over here? Anything? No. In fact, nothing in particular noteworthy. Alright, let's go check out this thing. Here, lore? Oh, it's Father's Journal 1. I finally put the pieces together the day you asked where John was. At first, I was confused, thinking maybe you'd forgot his exact address and wanted to send a letter. I laughed and replied with the address of the home our son had been living in for the past 2 years with his wife and our new grandchild. I won't ever forget the look you gave me. Perplexed and confused, you asked, "What is he doing there?" When I told you that he moved there for his job, the expression on your face darkened. I could tell that something wasn't adding up for you, but just slowly shook your head and walked away. How could you forget that? I knew we were both getting on years. Forgetting little things was understandable, but we had gone to meet our granddaughter only months ago. I want to believe it was just a momentary confusion. To this day, I still wish I was right. Alright, well, we got the daddy lore. Anything else? Is this a hole? Backyard is completely overgrown. Well, there's a hole in it. Can we just... No? Alright. Nothing then, eh? Alright, there's another room over here I want to check out before we get too excited. And there's obviously upstairs, so what's in this? Oh. So that's the outside. Well, let's go upstairs. Room 1, locked. I hear a faint ticking clock on the other side. Okay. It's got one puzzle. Nice angel. More unsettling old paintings. Maybe a little bit. Got a lot of paintings in this house, though. Balcony, it looks barely held together. Not going out there. Why not? Just go out there. Okay. These are all the people. Nice. Locked with pretty heavy duty. Okay. Let's get out of here, I guess. Go upstairs the other way. Whoop. Off we go. Something over here? Closet's full of junk. Okay, well, closet's full of junk, everyone. Nothing to see here. Closet's full of junk. Got some nice clicking. Ticking of the clock. Walking of the lady. Survival guide. Map. You can access the map from your inventory by pressing back. Okay. New areas entered are automatically tracked, and you can gauge their level of completion based on the amount of static covering them. If there is still static over the room, there is more to be done there. Oh, wrong back button. To attic, the foyer. Alright, we'll start at the end. Got here. I have the same boom socks. Nothing inside this one. Bedroom poem. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first. Forgetting your ring, leaving your keys, staring into nothing, like you knew it was coming. And I saw it all too late. The bed you were buried in, trying not to be seen. Ghosts in white coats. What a terrible thing. Strangers' goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hour burns forever, 12:15. Well, what a useless poem. We're never going to use those numbers. More dirty laundry. Well, I assume it was dirty. Can't really tell anymore. What's in the closet? There's a hatch at the top of this ladder, but it won't open. Dang it. Open the ladder. It's locked. Alright, well, we got some bedroom poems. 12:15. Clock puzzle, 12:15. Got locked door. Collapsed building. Unlocked door, let's go. Oh, gross. What? This place is such a mansion? Father's Journal 3. I am alone in this house now. All I have left are the keepsakes of a long life together. Oh, Rose, looking at your young face, smiling and laughing on grainy film is a poison that sours my heart by the day. Seeing you alive, but knowing you are gone is more than I can bear. At least I have our memories. Damn. Nothing? I mean, the things are sparkling, right? Like, I assume it's gotta be something. I wonder if I can check my film. Can I check my film? Film. Files. Oh, files. No? Is there a way to check my cameras? Files? Alright. Guess I used up a film. Well, way it goes. Okay. These are old but pretty stylish. Too bad they're falling apart. All this nice hardwood furniture rotting away. What a shame. Guess the person who lived here didn't think about what he was leaving behind. Drawers are mostly empty aside for the occasional dead bug. Dead bug? Some more sparkly things. Okay, empty bottle, some serious medical equipment. A key. Yes, I will take the attic key. Absolutely. I don't know what the shiny things on those mean. Alright, to the attic, I guess. To the attic. Did I go in here? No, I did not. Oh, well.
Huh. 12:15.
That's right. Okay, so that's a shortcut there. Nice. Love to see a shortcut. Okay, a nice desk. Nearly every inch covered in tapes. It's a lot of tapes. Maybe they owned a Blockbuster. Can't hold anymore. Okay, we got some wildly stylish camera angles going on there. So we're gonna go through this door, unlock the attic, get whatever the hell that thing is. Right, it was in here, I think? Is this the room? Yeah. You don't need this anymore. Discard it? Hell yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. I have a lighter, so I can light those candles down at that one room. Light the candles. Gotta light the candles so I don't need to flash everything. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna light these candles. What? Really? Can't use them on the candles? Damn. Okay, well. Do a quick little save, just in case something crazy happens once we pick up that item. And also, storage box. We got some film in there. Save it up. Hell yeah. Let's go. Off we go. We still don't have a name for this stuff. Like for this? Oh, you know what it is? What? Oh, maybe it's Rose? Got him. Easy. It's the name of the woman. What's in the basement? Okay, pushing. You can push some items to reveal new areas. When you are close to a pushable object, the prompt will appear. Move towards the object while holding the button to push it. Alright. A new area appeared. Okay, quit the stockpile. I wonder if there were any... Well, maybe. Let's see what we got down here. Bro, moving this shit. All expired. What a waste. Yep. Okay. Stop talking to that, though. I thought it was tape. In case anyone was wondering, I thought the thing was tape because of the room of tapes. But I was so foolish. So foolish to expect that. Push this all the way here. Push this guy all the way down here. Hell yeah. What do we got here? Father's Journal 4. I have to get up early to finish packing, but I can't sleep. I heard ungodly noises coming from the attic. Going to take a look. I haven't been up there in years. Not like I have anything left to lose. Damn. Ah, I see. What? Emblem part? Yes, I will take the emblem part. Okay. So we got the emblem part. We gotta go get the other emblem part. If we can escape this maze. Actually, though, if we can escape this maze, that'd be nice. Oh, we're going in circles now. Oh, we going in circles. Did I lock myself in? What's going on? Oh, this way. Yep, right there. All expired. Such a shame. Alright, let's get the hell out of this creepy-ass basement. Alright, well, we solved the Rose puzzle. Thanks to Father Journal. Old Father Journal. Through this door. No, we went through the wrong door. Went through the wrong door. Did we? No, we didn't. This is the right door. Yeah. This is the tape room. Tape room with the fantastic. I would love to take emblem part. I would now love to combine emblem part with emblem part. Hell yeah. To make emblem. Now I can examine it. Let's see what the what's up with this emblem. An intricately carved wooden emblem depicting a heart wrapped in thorns. All right. But what could it mean? All right. Quick save. Up to the attic. Let's go into the nice room. Ah, hell yeah. Okay. To the attic we go. To the attic we go. There we go. Alright, the door is unlocked. Get in this baddie. I haven't been up in the attic for a long time. Torn paper. The message seems hastily scribbled. If this is real, if this place is what they say it is, I don't even know how I feel. Will it answer the questions that I and everyone who has ever lost someone have spent so long asking? What if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I tried my best. Alright. Well, what's in the fridge, though? Any snacks? Why is there a fridge up here? Maybe I don't want to know. Oh. Why would someone... There's an empty relief where it looks like an object would fit. Placing the heart emblem.
Colder all of a sudden. Something is changed. If I go through this door, I may not come back.
Is that right, Sam? Well... Alright. Get the hell out of here. Oh. The knob totally broken. It won't turn. The knob is weak. There's nothing behind it. The knob, but nothing is behind it. Okay. What do I have? I don't know. No? Okay, well, back we go. Try and get a knob, I guess. Nope. Alright, we got some sound effects. We got some music. Damn. Well, at least the static dries off. Alright, we entered the archive. This is the archive now, I guess? Let's take a look. Very nice.
What just happened? All those stairs and what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting. Regardless of my expectations, I can't go back the way I came. Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
Damn. It seems to be a slot here. It looks like something can be inserted, and it's vaguely reminiscent of a picture frame. I wonder what if the scream above does. Maybe I can find something that goes here. Alright. Maybe you can. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. A massive ancient tome looking at the passage out of the middle. Can't make out the text. The letters look like nothing I've seen before. Alright, we're in the archive. Let's explore the archive, I guess. It's not this table. What? Is there a notebook here? Okay. I have to literally play a game of chess against the computer? Okay, this is gonna suck. Okay, you can all see how bad I am at chess. What do I want to do? Protect the bishop. Queen's out. Okay. Let's see. Didn't expect to be playing chess. Get this queen out. Ooh, look at you go. Alright. Wow. Very nice. I move this here. This is still attacking it, so I don't want to do that. I think, probably just want to get this guy here so we can get the bishop going. Okay. Move this here. Nothing you can get it, right? That's just pressure there. Alright, we'll trade. I mean, obviously I'm not going to let them get that, so... Move this here. No, that's bad. We'll move back here. Sure. It's not great, but it's the way it goes. I'll trade it. I'll trade it. Let's go. Do it. There you go. So now I want to... pressure the queen. Pressure the queen. I'm such an idiot. Well. I'm really bad at this game, you know. I'm not a great chess player. If you haven't noticed, they're gonna kill this now. That's kind of free. I messed that up. Let's check. Oh, we'll move that there. Well, I mean, oh, I can't get it. Damn. Okay. That's the fork. This is so bad. Yeah, well, we can do this. Yeah, well, let's play it. I can't believe I'm showing how bad I am at chess. And we'll just concede. This is my concession. Can I come back? And it's just gonna be, yeah, okay. Let them just beat me. Go ahead, move your thing. Okay, well, you moved there. Great. Just beat me, bro. It's easy. Like, I might be bad at chess, but I know if you just move your queen here, it's over. Oh, that's a bishop. Maybe I can stalemate? No, I can't. Mm-hmm. How do I, oh, I have this? There you go. Oh, it's a draw. How you deal with that, opponent? Alright. Well, I, didn't lose. Suck it, AI. Didn't lose. Game won't budge. There's no obvious way to open it. It better not be win at chess. Better not be win at chess. Okay, aiming. Once you've equipped the camera, you get an inventory ready to hold it. Yeah. Well, ready, you can aim with, yeah, I know that. Once your target's sight is in range, the circles, the center circle in the reticle will fill. You can take your shot. Okay. Nice. All right, into the red static garage, I guess. Oh. Always falling asleep, waking up in the strangest of places. All right. Look at that shimmy. Yep, let's aim and go. Okay, combat survival. You can also use your camera to defend yourself against enemies, but ammo and healing items are limited, so choose your fights wisely.
I'm not alone here, and they don't seem happy about it. At least I have some way to defend my grandparents' house. Or rather, my house.
Don't have a key.
It feels so familiar, but wrong somehow.
Okay, other side of this fence. Yeah, I do too. Looks crazy over there. Alright, bro. Well. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. See if we can get in the back door. It won't budge. It's a greenhouse here? Okay, TV sticking out of the ground. Was it buried? Lights coming from it so bright the painting in the sky. Hold on. Is it painting the sky? Okay, well. Well. Okay. My grandfather was good. It's locked. I'll need a key to get in. Won't budge. Opening's too small to crawl through. We're just gonna ignore that guy. That house, a dud. Alright, just blaring static. Damn right it is. Alright, there's a light on over here. So that's where we're heading. Something stopped me from opening it. Dang it. Oh. Okay. Red static is all I can see through the crack. It won't budge. Uh-oh. Snow time, or is this static? Static snow or snow static? What are we talking here? Ooh. It's locked. I don't see a keyhole anywhere. Oh, there's candles inside. The funeral home window won't open. Okay, dealing with grief. Thank you for choosing this space to honor your loved ones. The grieving process can be long and difficult, but for many, simple rituals can provide profound comfort. There is no correct way to grieve, but hope the following method can lead you to pain. Lighting a candle in a dedicated memorial space. Candles have symbolized hope, healing, and remembrance in many cultures for centuries. This can be a beautiful and tangible way to honor your loved ones. One's memories, soft glow warm of the flame, can remind them of enduring light of their presence in their hearts. The rest of the plan fit is illegible, so we're going to... They're through a window? Okay, they're through the window, so we can't actually get to those yet. What do we got over here? The memory coming from the year after the funeral, after I said better, nothing. Yeah, right. We're coming here after, for the, here for air, yeah. Yeah. Dodge ya. Get the hell out of here. Alright, let's get the hell out of this snow place. Funeral snow. got the red static room. All right, we got a nice lit house. I'm assuming the lit houses are the places to go. Oh,
This doesn't make any sense. Is this the same room as in that house?
journal entry. This is it. I made it. All those hours spent searching for anything, even just rumors about this place was. But in the end, it was all worth it. I'm not leaving without answers. I still can't believe what she did to me, not even leaving a note. Where were we all supposed to move on and forget about her? I can't do that, and she should have known that. That's not who she raised me to be. Now that I'm finally here, I get my answers. And my closure. Here I come, Mom. Alright, well, that's nice. Alright, well. We've made it to the next place, the neighborhood, and that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we check out the neighborhood. Thanks for watching, everybody. Definitely be more stuff next Wednesday. You can come here. We can play some Heartworm. Catch you in the next one, and bye for now.